Legend of Total War here with part 10 of my Rome Total War Let's Play campaign as Numidia. Okay, so previously we had a couple of pretty big battles going on. We took out a... oh god, I'm not going to go through every single battle that we did. There was loads of them. We're fighting wars on multiple fronts. Nothing to be concerned about, but yeah, we're just fighting wars on multiple fronts. That's all there is to it. Okay, so I want to try and take Sinuessa. Now the thing is, two of these are phalanx units, so we're going to need to bring some archers, I think. So I think I'll bring the two generals, so they can chase down the enemy general, and the 5 archers so they can get rid of... the archers can't make it. Alright, well then we'll just go and besiege it normally then. Because if I just send the cavalry, it's going to be too difficult trying to get rid of phalanx pikemen. So you get back in here. The public order here is actually... oh, that's right, because he's in charge. If we take these lot out, it's actually better public order. He's a terrible administrator. Low chance of success. Alright, well then I'll send you over to here. Keep an eye on what's going on out this way. Can't be bothered dealing with that army. If it wants to retake Massacre, that's fine. I'm going to go take Sinuessa in the meantime. Because if I go and fight them, it's the opposite direction of which I want to be going.
Onward, out of moves, great lord.
Anyway, I could probably take Sinuessa and then on the way back to Ankara and Kira. We could lift the siege.
Mighty general.
Right, that's all my army's dealt with for the time being. What's going on over here? I think I hired too many peasants.
My liege, orders.
That's Pontic army. Where did my troops go? I put them in over here. These guys, where are they going? They've got nowhere to go. I guess I'll just, I'll put them in Tarsus for the time being.
Aye, my lord. Leaving the army. Ready to sail. Aye, my lord.
Maintaining public order here in Alexandria is tough. It's just, it's too far away from the capital. It's starting to actually not make a profit because, you know, there's a lot of corruption here, and that's 1,000 in upkeep that we're paying for this, so it's not very profitable right now. That being said, I think it's making a small profit because that's pretty much what we lost from corruption. Yeah, it's still making a very small profit. So I need to increase the amount of law so we can reduce corruption. So what are we going to do? There's no culture penalty, there's no unrest. I guess just improve public health. Once that's done, we should be able to upgrade it to huge city. Then we can upgrade the awesome temple of Baal. Actually, can we? Might not be able to. 20% might be as far as we can go with that. But then we can at least get the upgraded police HQ. What's it called? The secret police network. It's just too far away from the capital. Okay, so we're just constructing stuff now. We've done all the other things. But still, even a settlement that's not really making much profit, it's still better to hold it than to give it up. Sometimes what people say is that, you know, you should give away the settlement and then retake it and then exterminate, or just, you know, let it revolt. But quite frankly, I'm busy elsewhere, you know. You got to also take into account that when you exterminate a settlement, you know, it's actually reducing its income. And if we're trying to have a quick campaign, it's not really a good way to go about things. I really don't think exterminating your own people is a good way to go about things. Exterminating the enemy is fine, but exterminating your own people seems silly to me. We're gonna get another cavalry unit, and let's move on.
We're under siege.
I didn't think it would revolt, but it did. Well, it didn't revolt, it's just rioting. Okay, it's under control now. So I figured this might come under siege, but we put some additional troops in there. They might be able to defend against it. I mean, a lot of that is just Eastern infantry. They suck.
My liege. Forward.
But these guys are dealing with Armenia.
Lord.
Okay, so Alexandria is finally growing. God damn it, every fucking turn. Oh, hang on. Build that first. We'll try and get that done first, because that'll reduce squalor. So Macedon's heading up this way. Hey, what happened to that army? It buggered off. Well, that suits me just fine. The indecisiveness of the AI makes the game a lot easier than it perhaps should be.
Sire.
Like, send a full stack to take your settlement. Not only do they then take forever to actually make the attack, but then they just walk away for whatever reason. Yeah, you're in my way. I need to get to Scalibus and you're in the way.
Engage the enemy. Victory.
I think we should kill him.
Attack.
By my count, they've got 4 settlements left, so every time we wipe out 4 units, it takes them another turn to recover that. That's assuming they're recruiting every single one of their settlements. So if we take out 8 units of theirs every turn, which I think there's 8 units in this, so let's count. 1, I gotta count the flags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would take them 2.5 turns to recover that. Well, not really, because the generals, they don't recruit those. You stay back from this. You guys go with that. Just charge head on right into. Okay, no, back off, back off, back off. Oh, hang on, hang on. No, he's right there. Go for it. Because the whole point, I thought these guys were going to overtake him, and then I'd just end up fighting skirmishes, but I would have softened my charge on him. I think we've got him. Okay, that should cause a mass rout in just a moment. There we go. Grab some of them. This way. Don't need everyone chasing down routed units. Just one person will do. Okay, the casualties are pretty minimal on our side. Would we lose like 4%? That's not that bad. Just need to get to 85%. Enemy killed. Good.
Victory, my liege. Forward.
Alright, so this gonna stay there just to defend it against small armies. I don't like having a large garrison, I don't see the point.
My liege.
Okay, so now we've got a few cavalry here, and the Gauls, they just disappeared. They must have got some other problems going on. I think I'll still keep these cavalry in here, just in case, because Italy's not well defended. It is quite rich. Now, over here. It could do a draw out. But I'm fine with assaulting this normally. So I'm hoping this is the bulk of the Brutii army here, so that, you know, when we kill them, we move on to the next set of settlements that is not well defended.
Now is the time for battle. Wait my orders.
Okay, gates are down, so I don't need to worry too much.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived in battle.
Alright, so what we should do is send a skirmisher cav to go deal with them. While they're shooting. Shit, go back. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Could probably charge into them, but let's just harass them first. Nah, forget it, just charge into them. Don't give them a chance to get back into the settlement. They're not doing too badly. So, there we go, broke them then. Maybe we should actually shoot the Principes. That way, you guys. Yeah, don't worry about them so much. Over here. Actually, just send. It's just one hostile. Don't worry about that. Casualties wise, it's nothing. I'll tell you what though, a normally reasonably shit unit with lots of experience, these guys have become very good in melee now. They're actually able to take on experienced Roman legionaries.
Enemy cowards, run! Drive them from the battlefield!
Doesn't look like anyone else is coming this way.
The enemy general was a fool. He sacrificed
Who's staying out here?
rather than leading
War dogs? Okay, they should be able to handle that.
by defeat.
War dogs aren't that tough.
The cowardly enemy have lost the walls. Send your troops and take the rest of the settlement.
Okay, well, all the dogs are dead, I think. Get back out here. Alright, so percentage-wise, what are we up to? 42%. I was hoping for more than that. Before we assault, getting closer. Oh, shit, they're right here. Get back. I was getting shot by those towers. Okay. Make it tighter over here. This Okay, this looks like a minor city, not a large town, so we should be able to restore some of our units here. At the very least, these. I just can't quite reach them. Alright, let's get one of these guys over here to try and lure them a little bit closer. They're probably not going to shoot so effectively from that angle. Damn, fucking towers here. Okay, that's it. Draw them in, and then get the fuck out. They're only abilities, so you should be able to handle them. Get themselves pinned. That's it, shoot the crap out of them. They come more over here, then I'll send the general in there, and then we'll get them pincered. Not really needed for that, though. They're too weak to worry about. Okay, that's a good start. What are we looking at? So 3/4 of them are dead. But the hard part's always getting into the town square. That's always where we take the most casualties. Yeah, well, you guys get in here now. I don't think we're going to get any more kills with the archers. Hang on, what's this over here? Abilities, go kill them. Okay, the other one's going back into the town square. You guys stay here. We'll... pincer... What is this? Is just equities. Hang on, let's pincer these guys. Nowhere to go, motherfucker. You're screwed. Well, some of them made it back, that's alright. Okay, now we send all of these guys all at once into attack here. Just come at the town square from all different angles. Oof, they're taking lots of casualties. I hope that guy there doesn't die. Get him out. He's taking too much damage. Get him out. My guy's over here dragging their feet. Get him out of there. Because I can easily take him back to Renton for retraining. We're done here. That went okay. Could have gone better, but we didn't lose anything major.
Victory! Settlement captured.
Oh no, it's actually a large town. I thought it was a minor city. Okay, what could be retrained here? Only the Numidian cavalry and the archers. So the long shield cavalry need to be sent back to Tarentum, but that's no problem. It's just right there.
Sire. ready! Attack! We are supreme! Aye, my lord!
Orders, my liege.
Forward! Aye, my lord! Disembark! Orders! Move out!
And everyone else can be retrained here.
Sire. My liege.
Good opportunity to spread this experience around. Ooh, geez, that's close. But that's maxed out there. They're not going to get a whole lot better than that. Not without better equipment.
Orders.
This brought us back up to 41 settlements.
Orders! My eyes are yours.
Okay, let's hope the gates are open.
Mighty
Good stuff. Saves us time. Well, we don't have to worry about it. We can basically leave straight away. Unless, well, so if we take damage, we're going back down to Massacre anyway. We'll just recover them from there. Because I don't want to stay out here for very long.
This is a day of battle. We will stand together.
Alright, so once again, archers need to clear out the initial dregs, and then we just send in the infantry or cavalry, whichever is going to be most effective. Alright, that's good and everything, but what about the other flankers? Alright, so looks like Pontic heavy cavalry, then over here, Eastern trash. Yeah, see, these here need to be shot. Alright, let's bring our infantry in now. Because I don't feel like moving my archers all the way around the city to go and shoot them.
Your men have taken the walls. Now the way to your victory is clear.
Alright, so what now? So they're all just going to sit in the town square. I was hoping to kill more than 25% of them at the walls, but that's fine. I don't think I'll be able to restore these units, so maybe not use them. What's the point of hiring these units if I'm like, oh, I don't want to use them because I can't replace them? The great thing about using the archers, most settlements can just restore them. Same with these guys, they're pretty replaceable. If it wasn't for those pikes, I'd just go charging in there those 2 loads of pikes, I'd just go charging in there right now, but those 2 pikes can wreck off my entire bloody cavalry. Not worth it. Best off we just take this slow and try and shoot them. So I guess should do a little bit better against the Hillmen than this. Because they got a lot of experience, but then again they are still trash. Yeah, they're doing alright. They're also getting shot by their javelins. No, stop. What are you doing? Get back here. Should put them on guard mode. Okay, they're taking too much damage now. Get in there. Get in. Because he's not going to hold out much longer. So he was the first to take casualties, so he'll be the first to recover.
The enemy general was a fool. He sacrificed himself rather than leading his men to a dignified defeat.
I really need you two to shoot the pikemen. Don't worry about the cavalry, we can handle them. I need to make sure you're not in the thick of things. I see him in all this mess. He's okay for the time being. Okay, so these three, get them out of there. Can't honestly say they did their worst, but they held them back. Which is, I guess, what their job is. They don't hold them back for very long, though. Now these two here should be pretty easy to shoot. Got enough ammunition for them. So take out all their cavalry first. Come stand back over here. Just need to skirmish these guys, that's all we have to do. Takes a lot of ammo to wipe them out, that's for sure. Well, at least from the front. But we should still have enough ammunition to take out the rest of them. Well, these are bronze shields. We can kill them. Fuck me. They dropped their phalanx formation. Charged. I don't want you guys getting involved anymore. Get back. Actually, I should send the cavalry up their rear. As long as they're not in pike formation, we should be able to kick their ass. Oh shit, they've got the pike formation. Get him out, get him out, get him out. Oh, we broke them. Well, that's too late now. If we go at them one more time, this time put these guys on flaming shot. Gotta make sure they break. Pikes around the wrong way. There we go, got him.
Victory!
Lost a lot of men, but I'm sure I can recover them. Because it's another large city. Didn't need to be conservative. Yep, they can all be restored. Oh, we can actually restore our Numidian legionaries here as well. So I could have used them. So yeah, we'll stay here for the turn.
My liege.
Didn't use up any of them. Didn't lose any generals either. Our guys are starting to get very old though. So what's that? Number 42. Okay, public order here shit. That's because you're in charge of the
Sire!
of administration, which is no good. We're going to need to hire a lot of peasants here. Alright, so that needs to go. We may actually have to stay here for a little while because looking at this, the public order here is really shit.
My eyes are yours. Unseen, unheard. No more moves, my liege.
My liege! Mighty general!
Okay, I think that's all the military moves I can make this turn. So, let's build some stuff and then move on. Thebes still needs more public order. If we go to Thebes, I think there's a lot of... oh man, look at the garrison here. There's no way this settlement's making me much money. Not with that kind of corruption as well. I know just banding it isn't going to help either. Maybe you can give it a or two.
Mighty general.
And the thing is, that's 5 extra public order, it takes 5 turns, which is a long time. But there's nothing else here that we can do to increase public order. And there's no... You can't build anything that provides, like, bread and games. You know, monthly games or monthly races. The Numidians don't do that. What they've got is the secret police headquarters. Which, you know, provides a base... yeah, once you build it up, it's extra 20 law. That certainly does help. The easiest faction to maintain public order with is Rome, that's for sure. Okay, now we need to do some retraining. So over here. And here. And over here. Okay, there we go, moving on. We got a lot of money coming in at the moment. So 40,000, we can be as extravagant as we like, I suppose. So those motherfuckers are back again. It's fine. So 2 settlements under siege. That's fine. Because we took 2 settlements on that turn. That's a big army. But I'm not in the business of fighting their armies out in the field. I'm in the business of taking their settlements. When they go and besiege a settlement, they're always really slow about it, so I'm just not even going to engage with that, unless it's in my way. So we're going to make our way down here. I need to pick these troops up. But at the same time, I also don't want them slowing me down. I need you to have a look at what's down here. Thurman. Can you get in there? Okay, with another 48 chance of success.
My liege!
My liege. Mighty general.
Let's see if we can do this.
Orders!
Okay, good.
Prepare
Can the
for
infantry
battle.
come?
Besieging
Yep.
settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
My liege.
Sire, onward. Joining forces.
Orders. My liege. Orders?
And these guys here will just have to catch up.
Sire. Sire.
Mighty general.
Sire. Sire.
Ships ready.
Which they can. Okay, good.
Sail. Aye, great lord.
They'll have to stay in the port there. Should have only taken one ship. These guys will be ready to go out and attack soon, but then again, going up against that, they're not going to fare too well. Maybe I'll send them up north to go and fight the Gauls. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do right now.
Mighty general. My liege.
Sire.
Because there's other,
Move out.
I don't want those. There's other troops like this we can
Sire.
incorporate into them. And the Gauls don't really have very good spearmen.
Onward. Out of moves, great lord.
So I should probably get some more troops from here. So they wouldn't have built any siege equipment yet. They'll get it on the next turn. Same with this. They might take 3 turns to build their siege equipment, who knows. Out of my way, motherfucker. Okay, can you get in there? Good. 48% chance of opening the gates. But as I said in the previous turn, every time we wipe out, 4 units of theirs, it takes them... It's a whole turn of them to recover. It's on the way, so let's wipe them out. It's going to be very easy. And if we leave them here, then they'll just head back down to Cordoba.
This will be.
It's only a slight detour. Okay, I don't want to use the general. There's no need for him to risk his life. Definitely bring him close, but don't actually send him in combat. All you gotta do is just bonsai in. See? Don't know if I'll get 85% kills because there's a lot of cavalry here, but let's see how we go. Yep, we did. Good, they all get wiped out then. Very little cost to us.
Glorious victory.
So just me, or did you really not move far this turn?
Sire.
Sire. Orders?
It's like you moved from there to there. It's not very far. Oh well, this is on the way. Alright, let's fight this.
Engage the enemy.
Yeah, so what I want to do is wipe out the Brutii utterly, so if we take their settlements here, and then that's one enemy we don't have to worry about, and then we'll focus on Macedon. I mean, they're besieging settlements that aren't providing me any real value. The only reason I took it is because my enemies held it, which actually, they weren't my enemy when I declared war on them, but everyone's my enemy, so who cares?
This will be the last for many.
Okay, good. And what are these? Hastati. God, they've still only got like Hastati and Principes. No legionaries yet. That's not really going anywhere. So what else are we up against? We've got Equites over here. In here we have more... Actually, they look like Principes, if I had to guess. Then... no one defending that position. And a Roman general. Okay, it's not that much resistance. If you guys came around here, you might get a better angle at them. Okay, good. And then I'm going to send my cavalry, my heavy cavalry, to go kill their equities. So this looks like a minor settlement. So we should be able to retrain, at the very least, a Numidian cavalry here. Let me just see what kind of stables do they have here. I'm never going to bloody find it. Let me just see. So they're building an arena. Looking for stables. Practice range, market, no stables, I can't see them. Something over here. Militia barracks. You can tell which one of the buildings are based on the colour of them. There's the stables, okay, it looks like a pretty small one, so I'd say that these can be recovered, but not these. What's going on? Oh, I see. I got them too close. No big deal. If they can be recovered here, then it's fine. Now, if we were to send 6 of these units in here, I reckon they'd get wrecked. So I've got to thin them out somehow, but the problem is archers can't shoot that distance. So I'll bring them over here, along with these. And we'll just see how we go. Oh, you fucking morons. It's okay, I know I can retrain these guys here. So, can we get over here? Fuck, what happened here? The hell, I didn't tell you to go that way. Get out of there. It's alright, like I said, they could be retrained here, so no great loss. Did they get any kills? Probably lost more than we gained. But let's just see if we can harass them a little bit more. Thanks to their experience, they don't break. If they had broke, they would have all died. Even with their experience, I think one-on-one they won't beat equities. Alright, fuck it, let's go in with these guys as well. Let's just try to avoid the hostility. Oh, they're just hostility. I thought they might have been pricky base. I really just can't use my archers here, they're just too obstructed. I have no melee infantry. And these guys here can be retrained. So this is their leader right here. So taking him out is important. If we can take out the cavalry, we might be able to skirmish against the hostility a little bit more. Depending on how many casualties we take. Like if we don't take very many, then we'll just go in and fight them in melee. They're coming. Okay, you need to get the fuck out of there.
Your soldiers rejoice and the Romans despair.
Boy, this guy's too much in the thick of it. Oh no, he's safe. Yeah, I don't see any reason why we can't continue fighting. That'll help. Not you two, though. You stay out of this. Let them handle it, because they can be retrained. And if you die, well, that's the end of you. Yeah, they got it. If they had no experience, they wouldn't be able to take them on, but with all that experience, they rip right through them. Good. We should be here just for a turn, which we've used up all of our movement anyway. And then we move on to Athens or Corinth. So yeah, it's a minor city. Yep, just like I said. Good, so there was essentially no casualties. Well, as of next turn, it'll seem like no casualties when these guys are back. Except now we can spread the experience a bit more. And make our guys just that little bit better. Good. And once we've done down here, I'm not going to attack the Greeks. So Corinth will be good for maintaining public order as well, especially in Alexandria. Once we've taken out the Brutii, well, that's at the end of the Romans, then we'll go up north towards Pella, hitting Larissa and Thermum was that settlement, hitting Larissa and then Pella. So we're sitting on 43 settlements. Now we only need 7 more for victory.
Sire! My liege.
So I'm just going to do a bit of an army check. So we've got 1 here. 2's there. 3's up here. So they're fully retrained. Let's move them out now.
My liege.
My liege.
Move out! Joining!
The public order here is shit. Okay, you're going to have to stay behind.
Orders! March!
Even that isn't enough. Okay, another peasant unit in here should provide another 30% public order close to it, which will get us over the line. The mass unrest doesn't help. So now you're in charge of the army, which you've got reasonable command, but it's not as good as the other guy. We should make the quickest route to Ankira. However, these guys here could besiege Massacre, so we'll go down this way.
Prepare for battle! Out of moves, great lord!
Make sure Massacre's safe.
My liege.
Orders!
Oh, I'm glad this is...
Besieging
they left it like this. Hang on. Don't I have it?
settlement!
I've got a spy here, so lift the siege.
The siege is broken.
See if we can open it.
Mighty general! We can't do that, sire! Besieging settlement, sir!
Good, but assaulting that it's such a small fort, we'd be able to shoot them all.
Aye, great lord!
Yeah, I thought the guy would be out in the boats. The unit that was out here. Or whatever, just sink this ship anyway if you can.
We are supreme!
Oh, they already got him off. Landed them there. Oh well. Okay, so major problems over here still. The major problem is just population's over-exploded. A governor would be useful, but I don't have time to get them over there. Okay, so that's all the military actions we need to do this turn. Let's do some construction and then some retraining and then move on to the next turn. How many settlements of mine are under siege? Is it 3 or 2? There's 4 of them under siege. So Tarsus, right? Mediolanum, Numantia, Segestica. Right, but they haven't built any siege equipment yet. I don't think in any of these. What about Tarsus? Tarsus, they have siege equipment, so they might go ahead with this. What have we got here? There's a reasonable chance we can repel them. It's going to be tough. I don't think these Numidian legionaries are that good. And peasants aren't going to do a lot. But we'll see how we go. If they make the attack, that is. Okay, so we need to do some retraining of certain units. Over here. And where else? I think that's it. Okay, moving on. Oh, I forgot to put them in the thing. Oh well.
Withdraw! Withdraw! Moves depleted, sire!
Okay, so we're badly outnumbered. But they don't have a general commanding this. So that could be their downfall. I still think my chances of winning this are pretty low.
Men! This battle is inevitable!
Okay, plus they've opened the gates. So that doesn't help. At least we're able to move our fuckers around. I thought if they open the gates with spies, we're not able to move our shit around. Maybe that's just a medieval too. What are we going to do about this? They're probably still going to try and bash down the gates. There's no point trying to hold multiple positions with these 2 units. There's only 2 ways into the settlement. Through here and here. They're most likely going to come all through here. So I can put you there, put you in reserve here. You shooting every motherfucker that comes that way. As for the peasants, I don't even know what to do with them. Holding the walls really isn't going to help us. I mean, we don't have pikemen. Oh, they're just going to go all through it. If we had pikemen, holding up a 2-pike wall would be useful, but like I said, don't have any.
Ready to take the town.
Don't have any in my unit roster either. And they're still going to bash down that stuff. Doesn't make much of a difference. So yeah, relying very heavily on my archers here. Don't want you wasting your ammo. So how are we going with those shots? Make them count. Can't test Udo.
The walls are broken. The enemy are in the city. Now the fight will be doubly hard.
So 2 to 5%. At this stage we're winning, but I still don't hold much hope for this. Especially if they run out of ammunition. I don't know if I'm wasting my ammo right now. Okay, I want you to hold your fire. We need to be careful with what our shots are, because we just haven't done enough yet. Once our legionaries are dead, these guys are not going to fight well in melee. And the Eastern infantry, they're not really a threat. It's the other units like the pikemen, the chariots. Those are the ones that need to die. Now, is it scythe chariots that can go berserk? Let me just check that. Animals may run amok. If they ran amok, they'd kill their own units. do one volley off. Somebody that actually shoot these, but that's fine. Okay, shoot the chariots. Kill the bastard. Stay back. I wonder also if maybe using flaming shot might be effective, but in the past I've seen it as not a particularly effective move. Maybe start using that once we're low in ammunition. We're not at that stage yet. How are we going with this now? Still somewhat winning. If they lose their general, that'll go a long way. Main thing is, we've got to get rid of these Scythe chariots. Back in position over. Hang on. Get rid of them. Back in position over here. Okay, stop firing. God, if they went berserk, that'd just be amazing for me. No sign of any units coming through here, which is good. God, I'd kill for just one more unit on my side. One more archer unit would have been great. Come on, peasants, take him down. Good job. Peasants actually did something. Okay, I reckon a unit of a shot of flames will be good to break the units that are here right now. Just one. Just didn't do enough. Stop. Use standard shot, shoot the enemy general. If we kill him, we win the battle. Tell you what, I'm glad I put these two in here. Pounds and Pound's been moving slowly towards our favor.
He does not stand but runs away. Is there any point in killing him?
He'll be back. Send these guys in as well. We just need to swarm these chariots and stop them from moving. Fucking hell. Bloody trucks. Now might not actually be a good time for them to go berserk, however breaking them's good. if we can kill a bunch of them. Alright, I think now we press the attack. Our guys shouldn't be too tired. Press the attack. Balance of power is roughly enough. I have it use flaming shot and make the rest of them run away. Like the standard shot, shoot the enemy general.
The enemy general flees like a frightened
Oh good, their
child.
science chariots went berserk now, so they're going to be
And break the will of his followers.
hopefully killing their own men. Yep. A perfect position for it too. I think they had 2 units of scythe chariots. Yeah, they did. Huh, we actually won. We haven't killed that many of them though, so let's keep trying to run them down. Because I don't want them coming back, obviously. Get over here. Cut them off. Well, that's fine, just go the opposite direction, whichever, you know, don't worry about it. At least we won the battle, fuck me. They could have cut off so many of them. Oh well, that'll do. So if we look at the percentage killed, we lost 70% of those 43%. If they came back again, we'd beat them. Because we would have gotten some healed units as well. Plus I'll also maybe recruit another unit there. Good, I'm glad I decided to go down to Mazaka, we can lift that siege. Did the Greeks just betray me? No. I thought I just saw the Greeks blockade my port, but I must have been mistaken. So good, that's one of the sieges no longer having to worry about. Don't think we've got a good chance of winning that one.
Mighty general, prepare
Damn.
for battle.
You really can't move very far out here. That's all cavalry. Do you have something that's slowing you down? If anything, it's increasing movement. It's just, for cavalry, it just seems so like you move from there to there. You can't get anything done. Okay, they stopped the besiege of Numidia. That's good. Let's get some troops in here to try and defend it.
Sire, march! Combining troops.
That's not where I wanted them to go.
General, forward! Mighty general!
Mighty general.
Oh, what the fuck? What is with this campaign? They just despawned my army. Boom, disappeared. Alright, well I'm loading the auto save on that one, because that's bullshit. Hadn't seen that ever happen prior to this campaign, and that happened twice here.
Onward!
How the fuck did that even happen?
Forward!
Despawn all those units, motherfucker. And why are you not able to move very far?
Sire, orders?
Mighty general! Sire, prepare for battle!
Probably could have hired mercenaries to lay siege for us. Doesn't matter. I should do the exact same thing I did before, apart from not let that glitch happen. Because that's horseshit. Good, we're at full strength here again. There's a lot of troops around here,
Mighty general.
and we don't have any boats to transport us around.
Mighty general!
Alright, let's do this. This should be pretty damn easy. Them being in the fort should make it easier than if we were fighting them on the field. Because just like us, the Armenians excel at field battles, and they're not very good at taking settlements, due to the fact they're very strong cavalry, incredibly weak
This night
legionaries.
we will feast and drink to celebrate my orders.
So obviously we don't need these.
Units, drop equipment.
Just want to go in there and shoot them. This is really good. They should sally out and just attack us, but nope. Let's get a little bit closer. A little bit closer. This fort doesn't protect them, it's trapped them in here. A little bit closer. I need to be able to shoot into the town square. Not gonna have enough ammunition to kill them all, but that's still pretty good. They've definitely done their worst there. So what's left? Bit of Eastern Infantry. Hillmen, Horse Archers. Okay. Let's just bring in our cavalry now to finish them off. Yeah, bring these guys in as well. Why not? Just use everything we got. Okay, you guys go into the center because that's where the horse archers are. I'm going to focus on one particular attack. Attack these ones first because they're weaker. There's more in that number. Get in there. These guys here are bound to break. Good. So our desert infantry should be better than their eastern infantry, at least in terms of morale. I think the actual attack and defense stats are fairly similar. I take out that eastern general. They are still pretty trashy though. So you see it taking a lot of damage. I might need to pull him out. You guys go around the side here, because I want to flank those horse archers. Pull him out.
Enemy general has been killed. Now we will see the measure of his soldiers' courage. Victory!
They lost a hell of a lot more than I did, and that's the main thing. And what I lost was, you know, trash. And that being said, a lot of their stuff was trash as well.
Glorious victory! This land is ours!
Good. And that's not a settlement, so we're going to keep moving. So looking at Armenia, how have they been going? Because they've only got three settlements. So their military ranking went down a whole lot, and then it's gone stagnant. Now, I bet it's gone down a bunch again. Yeah, they're sitting on 3 regions. So that's just a large town. It's not going to be worth a whole lot. But let's just hope we can get the whole way there. There's no time to send these guys back for hang on, can we retrain them at Hatra? No. So we just need to keep moving. If they end up getting wiped out, well then I'll just recruit new ones. Unfortunately, large towns probably can't even sustain them, but... oh well. I don't need this fort anymore. We only needed it to hold them back from getting to Hatra. So Armenians have come over here as well. Not a big deal.
Prepare for battle! Victory!
I'll probably just need to hire some defenders to deal with them.
Orders.
And that's not something I really want to fight out in the field. I mean, we can. I just don't want to. Just want to get over to Ankara. So it looks like they've got 3 settlements left from what I know, 4 that I can tell. 5. Alright, fuck it, let's kill them. Because if we let them live, they'll just come back to haunt us another day.
This will be a grim day.
With my orders. Units. Units.
Try to rely on our archers to deal with the chariots as much as possible.
Units. March. General. Units. Units. March.
The enemy have proved their cowardice. They have reinforcements, as if numbers mattered.
Units.
So they're probably just running for a high ground. It's not really much of a high ground though. Let's just move forward. Gotta move quickly so we don't stay in range of their shots. They're gonna have the ranged advantage because they've got the high ground. So we need to move in close.
Units. Units. Run. Units.
Need to get closer. We're not doing enough. Okay, so you guys come over here, take out these chariot archers. Because they're doing a lot of damage to my archers. And good, that's wrecked them. Scythe chariots. That's gonna sting. You should really focus on shooting them. Cavalry's gonna deal with them now.
By the gods, the enemy general was a fool. He sacrificed himself.
And I think it takes them 2 turns to recruit Scythe chariots. I'm not certain about that though. But if it does take them 2 turns, well that's good because it slows down their recruiting capabilities.
The enemy general shows his value. He is filled only by a desire to save his own skin.
Just take them out. I'll send the generals to go deal with that now. But overall, this went alright. They've got some good units in this army. If you charge into the back of them, I'm sure they'll break. Right, get back.
As enemies, these men are perfect. They are running from the battle in terror.
Alright, so just a few volleys on them will finish them off, I think. I did actually meant to press continue battle, but it doesn't matter, we killed 85% of them.
Victory! Mighty general!
Now, we can go back to retrain them, and possibly prepare to deal with the Armenians. Or we can keep moving forward. I don't expect to be able to retrain these units there. I think I'll stay at stay at Massacre.
Orders? Sire. Forward.
Orders!
Alright,
Sire!
go in there.
Onward!
Sire.
Yeah, we lost quite a few troops on that battle.
Sire. Mighty general.
That's okay, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
Sire.
And they did get killed. Okay, so at Hatra here, let's recruit the peasants and then disband them, because I don't need them anymore. That'll save us some funds. Not that we really need to worry too much about our funds. Okay, so against the Brutii here, I think we just need to like punch through.
My liege.
So we're gonna have to have a.
Orders?
Let's go and besiege Athens, and I reckon they'll attack me.
Orders? Sire.
Shit, I forgot about these guys.
Orders?
Orders!
Orders? Leaving the army.
Onward!
My liege. My liege.
Public order here will be fine.
My ears are yours.
Okay, if it opens the gate, maybe I'll go for it. I don't know. Could always auto resolve
My
it.
liege! My liege! Engage the enemy!
Okay, well,
Besieging settlement 10.
that's fine. I just need to prepare the ladders and stuff.
Mighty general! March! Merging armies! Prepare
Juno
for
has
battle.
got to go.
Settlement under siege.
Yeah, it should be fine. Let's get rid of Juno. Mercury's got to go as well, but these ones are fairly close to the capital, so it hasn't been too urgent. So over here, they've got their shit ready to go to attack. Same with this. There's no point resisting them there. Could probably use another army here. No, not another army, just some more troops to resist them. Archers are probably going to be more effective. Alright, let's build some stuff and then move on to the next turn. We got some settlements becoming huge cities now. Okay, does anyone need retraining? Oh, that's right, retraining these here. And that's it. Good, let's move on. Oh yeah, I forgot about their ships again, but it doesn't matter. If they want to distract their fleet, I don't give a fuck. Can easily recruit better ships.
Out of moves, sire!
So yeah, like I said, there's no point fighting this. No chance at all. We're not going to even do any damage. I'm not giving you anything back, dickhead. Who cares about trade-wise with a region that I can't even... A landlocked region that I can't establish a trade route with anyway? They ask the stupidest things.
We're surrounded.
I forgot to retrain my units at Tarsus, but there's not that many besieging us, so maybe it won't be that difficult. Alright, so this, for the odds, are really not in our favour at all. There's a lot of horse shit in this army, that's for sure. I don't have any melee troops. I think what we need to do is put our archers up on the wall, just try and shoot as many of them. Maybe not even have the archers up on the wall. I mean, let's just have a look at the situation first.
Take up your spears.
Alright, so because here's the thing, once they're up on the walls, they'll get rid of my archers quite easily. Once they're inside the settlement, they'll probably start going around trying to capture all the they'll just start moving around. I don't know. I've always found holding onto the walls when you've got a massively inferior army is really not that effective. Because we can't hold the walls. And our units will just rout anyway. So I don't have much hope of victory, but we'll just see how we go. If I can damage their army considerably, it might be worth at least fighting it. Kind of want the battering ram to get here, so they just walk through the gate and take all the boiling oil damage. See, unlike Medieval 2, I don't need to leave troops up here for the towers to operate.
The cowardly tricks of the enemy are working. Their siege towers have reached our walls. The ladders have reached the walls. Prepare to defend the settlement in earnest.
I really hope they walk through the gates. I don't think they will, though. They'll capture it and then, yeah, no boiling oil.
Look now to brave men as the last line of defense.
Okay, if I'm on skirmish mode, don't fire at will. I need to be conservative with my ammunition here. You guys need to hold your ground. The main thing here is that we need these guys to fight them for a long time. Make them tired, so that we can maybe use a flaming shot and make them run away. We should put you in reserve, because you'll need to fight the enemy general. I don't think you'll do a very good job, which is what we need, is conserve ammunition to shoot him as well. Good, look how much damage our towers are doing. That's what we want to see. Quarter of their army dead without us even having to lift a finger. Just ignore them. Actually, maybe not. Just ignore them because they're killing all my damn peasants. Okay, get over here. Get ready to shoot them. No one's coming in from our rear, right? Yeah, no, we're good for now. Yeah, shoot the best peasants here, because if they break, they'll start a chain reaction. Possibly. I just need more troops. If I had more, even more peasants here, it could be useful. I don't think guard mode's very useful in this situation. See, unless they're wavering, there's no point using flame shot. It won't take them for... Okay, some of them are wavering. So we only need one of them to do it. Need to take them from wavering to broken. Doesn't matter if our general dies. Actually, you flame shot these over here. Okay, what I want you to do is sort of get around their flank a little bit. Okay, now shoot it over these. It'd be good to run all them down, but we really do need to focus on where they're fucking killing us over here. The balance of power is moving towards our favour slightly. It all just depends on whether or not we can keep routing their troops. Get in there. Get in there and flank this motherfucker. Good, start a chain reaction. Man, pathfinding's fucked. Okay, stop firing. Problem is that when that general decides he wants to come in, I don't know how we're gonna stop that. Even with archers, they're just gonna rip through my troops. But you know, like I said, it's all about doing as much damage to these guys as we can. Okay, just use standard shot now. Okay, get back over here. Okay, we still got plenty of ammo, so it's alright to keep shooting them. Because if they run back to here, these towers will keep shooting them. It's a good thing they're bringing a lot of trash. Stop that. We're getting low on ammunition now. Stop. Good. He's exhausted, so run him down. I tell you what, some experience could be quite useful right now. So looking at this, still says defeats a distinct possibility, but we've killed 70% of them. They got wiped out. So this is definitely worth fighting, because it's weakened their army considerably. If I had been fighting like this, I'd consider this an absolute disaster. It's all about hitting them in the flanks with the infantry. Get those morale shocks. And using our fresh troops to run them down. That's it, that's it, that's it. Nice. Balance of power is actually evenly matched now. Well, barbarian peasants aren't going to do anything. Trying to sneak around me, are you? The thing is that these guys will be pretty damn tired. Actually, no, they're winded. Okay, Okay, we really can't afford to waste any more ammunition because we need every single shot that we've got left to deal with the, like even you get into melee. And every shot that we've got left to deal with the general. It's all about morale. That's why I don't bother fighting them on the walls. They're flanking on the walls. Balance of power is actually in our favour, but still, the problem is we have no tactical advantage against the General's bodyguard. Let him go. Gotta recover our fatigue. I'll tell you what, it'll be good though. If he's coming in here and he takes shot from these towers, that'll be good. Okay, he's not like he's a king. He's probably only got about 50 men at most. I'll tell you, if I was a Gallic lord or Gallic king, and I'd sent my general to go and take a settlement that was defended by peasants with this many troops, and he came back and said, "Oh, we were defeated," I'd fucking throw him off a mountain with his dick sewed up his ass. Okay, the general's on his way now. Okay, if he comes around this way, and especially if he comes around slowly, the more damage this does to him, the higher our chances are of actually winning this. Okay, is that chosen general's bodyguard? Chosen warlord? Because if it is, that'll make things more difficult. Oh, please get rid of one of them at least. Good. How about 10? Give me 10. Alright. Well, we're nice and fresh. You guys come round over here. Actually, one of you come round over here. Because we're certainly going to want to be shooting in his flanks. No, he's just a barbarian warlord. Okay. We don't have to worry about his infantry anymore. They're gone. If he had come in with them and rallied their morale, they might still be here. So yeah, we absolutely must shoot into his flanks. Flaming shot's not going to help us here at all. Go back over here. Doesn't matter if our general dies. So you come right over here, start attacking the peasants, and then I'll start shooting into your flank. Right, do it. Keep him locked in place right over here. We're gonna win. He's getting absolutely wrecked. I didn't think I would win this battle, but the AI is very silly. Yeah, they're gonna have a hard time shooting them from there, but there's only a few of them left. We got this. So what is going on over here? So we've got a unit that's... They come up the walls. There's no way in hell they're going to win. Okay, we're gonna wait for these guys to slowly move their way over here. Hopefully, at the very least, they'll be exhausted. This tower's still mine. That's good. Shoot them. I think these are peasants. Yeah, these are barbarian peasants. As if they're gonna do anything. I got some arrows here with your name on it. Probably a couple of volleys and they'll be dead. And by dead I mean, you know, shattered. We killed 89% of them as well, so that means that the whole army is wiped out. They lose everything. Guess I can't throw the general off a mountain if he's dead. Yeah, no need to kill them anymore.
The enemy lie dead before you. Save for the few with the wit to run away.
Good, with 90% of them dead, they're all gone. Good stuff. We need to make sure I remember to retrain them though.
Attack!
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't need these ships anymore.
Out of moves, sire!
Take down fortifications.
So yeah, forgetting to retrain them could cost me quite a bit. So we're definitely past an hour and a half here, so we'll wrap up the episode and end it. So let's look at the situation. So we're basically one up on settlements from the previous episode, but that's because we've lost a few in some areas, one or two, and just have to be fighting a lot of armies out in the field, which doesn't gain us settlements, obviously.
Sire!
Actually, you might be better off going straight for their capital over here of Artaxata. Roughly the same distance. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys, so like and subscribe. Part 11 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.